There we are. All right. Booger, what you doing? What's wrong? Let's see. Hold on. Give me a second. Alright, sorry guys. Alright, well, we still got a lot of grinding to do. Let's see, I've gotten all the way down to 4, so these two... Okay, we gotta skip out, I think, this week on, hold on, when is the 30th? Let me go look. There's a reason why I have a calendar. Yep, we're gonna have to skip getting Battlefield 5 this week. Oh well, we can get it next week, right guys? Right, guys. Right. Field repair. And tank driving. Because, you know, those are important. Dear Jesus, I'll never get this thing spaded. Alright, well... I do apologize for not going live any sooner than I did. I decided last night that I wanted to try and go to church, something I don't normally do on Sundays anymore. And guys, I have to admit, I came back very refreshed. I feel better than I have in a long time. Well, in a long time, so... There's a possibility every other Sunday I might start doing that. I don't know. I'll think on it. Excuse me here, Tiger. I'm going as fast as this thing will go. I about shot a tank car. Hold on, Tiger. I can help you fix. You know, because I'm a helpful teammate. You gotta love how I help the teammate and then the teammate proceeds to just take off and leave. You know, if you guys keep pushing up and getting murdered, I don't know what y'all are gonna want me to do to help you. There is absolutely way too many. A flip. Way too many tanks for my liking. I want to try to move to B if I can. You've got to move, dude. See, I don't mind helping teammates. That Sherman looks awful suspicious. His head popped off. Oh, I didn't see that guy. Where was he at? Oh, wow. I've never seen anybody use that spot before. That's cool. I like a lot, actually. Alright. I'll bring out something a little bit cheaper to bring out. We'll get the 23s, I believe it is, the 2 bombs and the rockets. You know, it always brings a smile to my face watching my teammates argue with one another. Because it's like, you know, you could be like teaming up trying to help teammates, but instead you're too busy yelling and arguing with one another to actually work together. So yeah, it's always fun watching that. Alright, I want to find where that T-29 was, because that was just too much of a freaking awesome spot to not admire. Hold that thought. Oh, this will be good. Here we go. That should at least hit something. Here we go. Alright, I'm leaking oil and I'm getting shot at, so I want to get out of here as fast as possible. Hello, T-44. Alright, let me see if I can chunk. Nope, I can't. Alright, break off. Alright, come on. No! Tag, come it! He hit the bomb. Okay, so that's the AS. Wait a minute. I gotta say something, hold on. I mean, that's probably the most valid point I'll ever make a statement on. Oh, I know what that is. Ooh, if he comes back around, I can get him. I just don't want to be in a line of sight of a tank, so I'm going to back up. Oh, come on. Because there's people who play the game and there are people who ram stop tanks and shoot at them because they capped a zone. I think this is how you spell management. Hold on.
Victory is near. Цель уничтожена. Самолет! 1 час. Дистанция.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jay. I'm not here. I was never here. I love watching people call others. I don't know what you're talking about, Jay. I'm not over here playing the game. The Americans are here somewhere. I'm going to run this way because I am small. I'm a little guy. Oh, that's where he was. Beep, 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 beep. Dear God. This will take me 9 centuries. Did he, like, watch me disappear? No, go away, American. Stop it. No. I'm just a... I've never been called a pacifist twat before, but it was kind of entertaining. I could have made him even madder and said, "Oh, so you're British and you have anger issues. Boy, that's a horrible combination." But I find sometimes it's better to not add fuel to the fire and just keep my mouth shut and play the game and have fun. So, excuse me, Mr. Sherman. Excuse me, sir. I'm here for your autograph. I'd like to put it right there. Oh. Don't piss off the Russian tank destroyer with a 100 mil, sir. It never goes good, trust me. Ow! I have been shot! And I don't know where from. Oh, there it is, right there. Now I've turned British. This is never good. And I'm dead. H-E. Ow. My face. Wait, is that the same? It's the same guy! I can't even be mad that it's the same dude from earlier. That dude has a really, really good spot. I like that spot. Please tell me that's friendly. Nope, of course not. Alrighty then. Oh, that guy had a nuke. Look at him. Getting a nuke in that thing is awesome, not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna attempt to try and shoot the guy down. Like, getting a nuke with that is probably the coolest achievement ever. But if he doesn't get here in time, then is anybody in a plane? Nope, everybody's in a tank, so nobody's going to grab a plane to kill him. So he might actually win this. If he gets here in time to bomb the base, he will win it for his team. One of the things I've noticed is whenever people start hearing that, they stop fighting. I think he's here. I hit a building. Oh, there it was. I knew I heard it. I've literally never been called a pacifist twat before, but that was kind of funny. Like, you know, honestly, like, I don't understand it. Like, I've argued with teammates before. I have. And at the end of the day, you have to realize it does not help, like, at all. And it never really will. Like, it's not going to solve the issue. It's not going to fix anything. Like, nothing gets fixed if you argue with your teammates, honestly. If anything, it'll make them hate you more, and then thus they'll screw up intentionally near you more, so that you will get angry more. So, like, it ends up being one of those things where it's like, you know, sometimes you just got to shut up and deal with it, you know? Alright, what did I get for this? Alright, so I got the engine and the artillery. You know, I'm at 6-3 right now, and I can tell you guys now, it is somewhat a struggle trying to spade out all these vehicles. Because for those of you who don't know, 6-3, the only thing I had spaded when I started grinding was the IS-2. That's it. I haven't, and I don't know if any of you that's watching have noticed, but anything that I spade, I tend to stray away from using it until it's like a last resort type of thing. And there's a reason behind it, because I've got, alright, so I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. Don't judge. And I have this, and coincidentally, I also have this lovely little booger right here. All of which need to be spaded. So I don't see a reason to take out like the IS-2 after I die in the T-34. You know, bring out something lightly armored, something that you know you're trying to spade out. And honestly, you know, if I had to give advice to anybody that's, you know, starting new in the game or whatever, that is the piece of advice I will always give. Try to play the vehicles you don't have spaded first. Spade them out, and if you've got vehicles in that same BR that you're trying to play in spade, play those. Oh, I meant to add the Russian star on the side of this. An M24. Oh, I gotta watch this. I want to see this guy do his work. Also, Russian camos for the desert are really cool looking. I really, really like the Russian camos. They look really cool. You know, the one thing they failed to paint on the back of this thing, though, and that's slightly aggravating, they failed to paint the smoke grenade canisters with the desert camo. So now I'm just charging around in this desert camo themed tank with 2 green smoke canisters on the back. Get him, little guy. Make him hurt. Make him squeal. But, well, maybe not the squeal, but, you know, you get the point. Ooh, that was a... Wait, why did he back up? Oh. Oh. Okay, back up. Please back up. Please back up. You know, I'm glad I paid attention because I would have never noticed that that T30 that M18 there. Go little M20. No, don't no. Don't do it. Don't do it, little one. It's dangerous. Yeah, that VK is just waiting on me to poke out. It might not be a VK though. It might be a Panther, but I can't tell. It's hard to identify these things sometimes. The M18, the slow turret slew, was actually pretty cool. It seems that detonated very much. I currently... Oh, Tiger. I wish I would have pulled the trigger sooner. Also, I want to ask a question just for stupidity purposes only. If I had enough cash, and if I could do it, would you guys love to see, and this, again, it's pure stupidity question, if I could manage to somehow get a full-on tank setup, like I'm talking like where I had to not only rotate the turret, but, you know, rotate the elevation for the turret, and I could get a little pedal that I could click to fire the gun and all, would you guys love to see that thing work in War Thunder? Like, honestly, I would love to get something like that set up and have different ones set up for different tanks. So, like, for the Tiger, obviously have one that's different to, like, from a Sherman. That would be really cool, I think. It would cost... Stay back! I have a gun! Ah! He has a gun too! His gun was bigger. I shouldn't have fired. I should have backed up and waited. Oh, yay. I think it would be really cool if Gaijin thought enough through with all that stuff to add stuff like that into the game. And like make it to where like you could get a few friends, like obviously it would be an add-on module to where you had like rounds and stuff that you could use. Probably use them like out of I've seen one build with like 2-liter soda bottles that were the ammunition. I think it would be really cool to do something like that. It's just that cash would be an issue, and I don't know if War Thunder has everything set up to where it could work or not. Oh, dang it, I had a perfect shot on him, too. I'm a little afraid to go around this corner. And rightfully so, there's a tiger right there. Wait, he's not looking at me. I shot through a truck. You can't get more skilled than that. Get sneakied. Sneak attack. Rule number one of being a tank, gotta play sneaky sneaky. I hear tank. I'm a little afraid. Wait a minute! I almost was German main. Dude, I slammed on the brakes so hard just to shoot him too. Alright, just decap the point so that the team can get to it. And you guys want to know a kicker, the thing that kind of pisses me off. So Xbox has a full-on like aviation joystick with the throttle control and everything. PlayStation only has a freaking steering wheel. It's like, do you want to play War Thunder and it feel realistic? Here's this massive freaking steering wheel. Good luck, you know? That's all we can afford to give you, you know? Yeah, here, try and do it with a steering wheel, you know? If you can master War Thunder on a steering wheel, that is like some mad skill, not even gonna lie. Is that a... sorry, lost my breath there for a second. Is that a BV thingy? The BV-238, yeah, that thing. Alright, now I got two options. Run all the way to C, probably run out of gas and have transmission issues on the way there. Or, I'm just gonna go for it. Here we go. You know what, on second thought, I don't think so. I think the Germans like me better here. Okay, he moved. This is my lucky break. My lucky break's gonna include getting shot at. They murdered an Oosh. I panicked over an Oosh, guys. Is he coming back? Yeah, it'd been awesome if it would have hit him, but anyway. Then I'm gonna try and drive like... Ooh, good job, dude. I'm gonna try and drive kind of around everything and see if I can get to C that way. Yeah, because they're starting to spawn camp using C. So I'm gonna try and get over there. That was a bad idea. Yep, that definitely a bad idea. Just immediately lit up too. That thing does not turn, by the way. For those of you wondering, it does not turn. Alright, see, this is one of those situations I was talking about. Don't use something unless you've got something else, you know? That one. Oh no, that's a... Oh no, not that tank. Anything but that tank. Oh well, that's the up-armored version, probably. I think the Tiger P, the Porsche Tiger, as some people refer to it, is probably one of the weirdest looking tanks, but probably some of the better performing ones. Alright, here we go. We're going to try this. Why do I always get targeted first? A Yak 1 murdered me. Now I'm sitting here in the open praying that no German decides to come around and murder me. Guys, my hopes and dreams just faded. I hear an engine. No, please! What? Alright, I'm just gonna call it and go. I don't even care anymore. Ah! Is that a air gun? Run. Run for my life. Excuse me, sir? Die. Now will somebody please kill that? Never mind, the Oosh will kill both of us. At the same time. Can't believe I got murdered by an Oosh. You guys suck. The one guy I was depending on to, what? Rat. What do you want? I swear if an Oosh comes charging at me, I'm jaying out. I'm not even joking anymore. I didn't even get murdered by an Oosh, it was a Tiger! Why was the anti-aircraft gun his main priority? Yeah, see, this is why I hate some maps, because it becomes like, it becomes one of those maps where it's like, hey, let's just spawn camp them to death. Alright, if he freaking pokes out and kills me again, don't you shoot at me. Don't you do it. No. No, bad Tiger. He did shoot at me. I feel like I was talking to a child. Don't you shoot at me. Don't you do it. No. No. His engine's out. Oh, and his wheel. It's a Waffentrager somewhere. I have a sense for these things. How is it I hit everything but that man's gunner? I'm not even joking. I hit everything but that man's gunner. Everything but the gunner. Everything! That dude's gunner's like, no, you can't kill me. I have plot armor. It's like, stop. Yeah, that thing wouldn't be so bad if it was a little faster. If it was faster, it would be a pretty decent little tank. This thing's going to be the thing that I'm going to hate trying to use. Even though I have about near everything for it, it's a pain in the rear end to try and use. And don't even get me started on the BTR thingy. Or this monstrosity. I don't want to get those things out. I just want to skip, like, can I just skip straight to this? You know, can I just, you know, yoink it and just kind of fast forward in time? This is new, by the way. I didn't have this before. As you can see, I didn't have it. And once I get the T-54 over there, I'll be researching the ZSU-37, which will be nice, I guess. And then, I'm trying to think if I want to go BMP-1 or just go on ahead and get the T-54s. I might just go on ahead and get the T-54s because I know my way around them a little bit better than I do the BMPs. So it'll be a little bit easier for me to spade them and get them, you know, whatever, if need be. But for now, this is what we have. So, and for those of you wondering, how do I put this? For those of you wondering, how far I'm going to go in the Russian tech tree, I've already discussed it, but I'll discuss it again so that, you know, those of you who weren't here can hear it and you'll know. What I'm doing for every nation right now is I'm getting every nation every 8.0 vehicle that they have. And you know, I'm not spading them or anything. I'm just getting them the 8.0 stuff. And then I'm moving on to the next nation. So once we get done getting Russia all their lovely 8.0 stuff, we'll move over to Britain. Then once we get done with Britain getting all their 8.0, we'll move over to Japan. Then China, Italy / Hungary, France, which a lot of people have been asking me to play France for some reason. Then Sweden, and of course I've already gotten all the way to 8.3 as you can see with these, but I will grind out this for the simple fact of trying to get it. And then I don't know yet if I'm going to take a break like in between Britain and Russia and just try and grind out some aviation, because for those of you who don't know, Max, shush, I'm trying to make it seem like there's more than just you asking for it. Shush. You ruined it, Max. You ruined it. Ah! Anyway, I think I might take a break after I get done grinding Russia. And for those of you who don't know, for aviation, what I'm trying to do for everybody's aviation is I'm trying to get them 2 jets. I'm not doing like I, how do I put this? I'm not doing like I am with the tanks, you know, with the jets. I'm just getting them their first jet, spading it out, spading all the vehicles in that lineup, whatever. Once I get that jet, once I have it purchased in hand, whatever, I move on to the next nation, you know, kind of the same thing with the tanks. Once we get 8.0 and tanks, I'll move on and I'll probably, you know, do 8.3. The only reason I'm doing up to 8.0, and I'm sure somebody's like, you know, out there like, well, why is it just 8.0? Why are you only grinding to 8.0? I made the statement a long time ago to my viewers that I didn't like doing customs because I only had 8.0 in Israel. Every other nation was at a very low BR. I didn't have anything. And I told them, I said, well, eventually I will grind out every nation to 8.0 and get them the 8.0 stuff so that I can feel a little bit more balanced when we do the customs, because I have the customs set at the highest BR is at 8.7, which is coincidentally the highest BR that ships have right now. So I keep it there just because, you know, it's easier. You know, you can bring out early jets at that BR. You can bring out Cold War going into modern era type stuff. You know, just is that happy medium for me at the moment. And I promised the guys that I would try and grind out and get to 8.0, and for the longest time I just really didn't do it. If you've been watching, probably, I want to say I'm at 262 episodes of this now. Probably since episode 1, I have been grinding America, Germany, and now I'm finally at Russia. Guys, I don't know how many episodes I'm going to do of this. I really don't. It's just, I just keep on and on and on. It's a grind. It's painful, but somebody's got to do it so that you don't have to. Right? Maybe I should title that as the title for the streams. Grinding out vehicles in War Thunder so you don't have to, part 1. I don't think I like that title very much, though. Like, maybe once I get, like, better vehicles and stuff, maybe. Like, I'll do, like, playing this tank so you don't have to or something like that. But, the issue with that is I play a lot of different tanks, and I'm not, like, a video creator. So it's really it's really hard to go, yeah, I'm only going to play this vehicle. I'm not the kind of person that's going to stick with one vehicle. Don't get me wrong, there are some vehicles that I really, really love, but that doesn't mean I'm just going to stick with it. So, Why do I have the feeling somebody has an autoloader? Because all I hear is tick ding, tick ding, tick ding, tick ding, 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 ding. That thing must have a stabilizer or something. You gotta love M18s. They rush into the battlefield without any, thought of whether or not they're gonna come back out alive or anything, and they just go for it. Hello. Can I help you today? You know what? I think I'm just gonna grab a seat right here, maybe? No. I'd really, really love to push left. Not left, right. I'm gonna push right. Oh, I do see a tank. Oh my. Oh, that was the Kung's Tiger. I ain't seen one of them in a match in forever. Dude, the Kung's Tiger is probably one of my favorite Tiger variants. It's a Swedish Tiger, I believe. I think the Swedish got a hold of one, and they took the side skirts and all off of it. Now, it isn't the fancy Tiger with the square turret. No, this is the Porsche Tiger turret that they got a hold of. So it's not fancy, but it's fancy. All right, if he fires, I slapped a track or a road wheel. I can't hit him, he's too angled. Oh good, they got him. Okay, I can flank around and help the team. No, I can't. There's someone right there. Yep, there's an M18. Hold that thought. Alright, M18 dealt with. I don't want to touch the point, but I also want to touch the point because I want to cap it for the team. Anybody else ever have that moment where it's like, well, I want to do this, but I don't want to do this. I'm scared to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's like me in everyday life, I think, Whoa! Alright, dude. Calm down. if you were the first to be infected with a zombie virus randomly, would you know? Well, I'll put it this way. I would hope the insatiable hunger for anything living would be the, you know, just the thing. Although, you know, I slapped his track. He's not very happy about it either. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. I know it. Nope, I miss. What? Excuse me? We'll just take him and then rotate around. Guys, at M18. I don't know why I'm saying things, because... What? Alright, dude, you know what? Have fun with that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes, like, this thing bounces rounds that I don't feel like it should be able to bounce. And then other times it just dies to a round that it shouldn't eat, or it shouldn't die to, but it does. It can't make it... like that, for instance, is perfect. Oh, no. Oh, well, I died. It doesn't matter. He died too, so it doesn't matter as well. Alright, issue 100p. But you know, I was talking about the insatiable hunger for living meat. You know, when you think about it, like, that's the same exact answer I would give if, like, you were to ask me the question of, like, you know, if you were to randomly be infected with the werewolf virus or whatever, would you know? Like, I would hope so. But, I mean, there would definitely be some hints. With a zombie, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, maybe, kinda, I don't know. Yes, if we're going off the video game stereotype where there's like 30 different types of zombies, you know, yeah. Honestly, I love the fact that some, like, video games go really, really in depth with, like, the different types of zombies. Like, oh yeah, this zombie type does this. This zombie type does that. And it's like, well, what, you know. Alright, the ultimate test. Can I... Wait, hold on. Why am I going that way when I can just go this way? Look at me having a brain. Or Crusader, alright, hear me out. Or we could be like some of those movie zombies and we can just have an insatiable hunger for, like, brains. For no bloody reason whatsoever. But no, like, you know, I would really, really, honestly love to see, like, a decent game. I mean, you know, we got Werewolf the Apocalypse, and for me, that was a really good game. I really did enjoy it. But it had a lot of points where I was like, what the, you know, I just didn't understand what was going on, yada, 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 right? But I would really, really love to see a really good game where the werewolf isn't the bad guy. where the werewolf is actually the good guy. Again, I say Werewolf the Apocalypse, obviously, you know, we have that one, but again, it kind of didn't make any sense. Like, there was a lot of, like, things that didn't make a lot of sense to me in that game. But, you know, we have that one, but other than that, we really don't have any really good werewolf games out there. You know, we've got plenty of werewolf games where you hunt down the werewolf, but, like, you know, I want a good werewolf game where maybe for once the werewolf isn't the bad guy. Just a thought, you know. And I'll tell you, I have a perfect idea on how to make it work. And it's based off of a book. For those of you who don't know, I've read the book. There's only 2 books in the series, unfortunately. And I don't know if the author is planning on making a 3rd one. You know, there's been talks that there is, but, you know, Lord only knows how long it's going to take him. But the book series called Werewolf Tale, highly recommended if you're into werewolves and wolves and stuff like I am. Very good book series. But I'll put it this way, I was very highly engrossed in it. Probably like the first chapter was very entertaining, even though it had really nothing to do with what would happen later other than like a small amount. But anyway, it's still good. But I'd love to make a video game kind of based off of that book, where there's this, I think the kid's actually in college, but, you know, we do teenage kid, you know, high school kid, whatever. And, you know, he's kind of like, I don't know though, like every TV show and everything that I've ever seen, the only one that kind of makes an exception is Teen Wolf. But every other werewolf story I've ever seen, you know, the werewolf always ends up being the athletic person. And it's like, you know, for me, I don't like that. I like the idea of like this scrawny kid that, you know, I'm not going to say like he's completely scrawny, but, you know, the kid that nobody would expect, I'll put it this way, the kid that nobody would expect to have these kind of powers / curse, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, the kid gets cursed, and, you know, he's not only trying to figure out, you know, how he's going to hide it, but how in the world he's going to come up with the courage to tell his parents, to tell his friends that he's never lied to in his entire life, that he's this massive beast that eats freaking raw meat in order to maintain saneness, you know? There's like a really, that's a, no. Oh. Why was my reflex to aim and try and shoot that instead of run for my life? My reflexes are severely screwed up, I'll tell you. Anyway, but I think it would be really cool to have like maybe a movie or a TV show made after it, but a video game would be really cool too. But I think the movie would be more entertaining because it's like, you know, this kid, you know, he gets cursed by, you know, and see the book, and spoiler alert in case you actually do want to read it, the book really does a really good job as to why he turns, but it also leaves a lot of questions. Because in the book, when the book first starts, there's these 2 random ass werewolves. You don't know who they are. They give names to them, but you don't know who the fuck they are. You don't know who they are normal, you know, as normal people or whatever. It's a male and a female, right? Y'all in the gutter, shut up, all right? But it's a male and a female. You know, the guy, of course, is like overly, and I do mean this, overly alphaness for no fucking reason, right? And oh, please no, not again. Aha, you only took my loader. I hate this. No. The last thing I want to die to is a jumbo Sherman again. Why, my gunner? Why'd you have to take him? Why can't you? No, stop it. Stop it, American. American scum, stop it. Ah! This was just not my match. Communism died again. Anyway, so, you know, this kid, he likes skateboards, he likes video games, you know, yada, yada, yada. You know, classic, not really nerdy kid, but not really the athletic kid either. Kind of the in-between kid, you know, the mid kid, I guess. No. But, and anyway, these two they've hunted something, and the guy wolf, or guy werewolf, is just being an ass, you know, not wanting to share, very alpha-like qualities, you know. And the girl is, you know, she gets fed up with it. And by the way, these are werewolves, by the way. I'm not talking about just regular people. And she tries to take it, and I think he ends up fighting her, she ends up fighting him, yada, 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 right? So, anyway, the book brings in the main character, whose name is Alex. And my storytelling has gotten way better since the last time I told this story. So Alex is, you know, just this everyday kid. You know, he likes video games. He's going to work in a video game store. We're not talking like, you know, the games that like I'm playing. I'm talking like retro games, like Dungeons and Dragons and shit like that, right? Anyway, he likes video games and stuff, or we'll just say games. And so he gets a job there. He doesn't get the job until later, but he likes video games. He has a skateboard that he uses, yada, yada, yada. Well, him and his friends are at this skate park. And I don't know if they were at the skate park at this point, or if they were at the regular park. I think they were at the skate park, and it was dark. And they come across this body. But come to find out, the body isn't dead. It's the girl that was the werewolf, but she doesn't look like a werewolf because she's injured. And, you know, she's, you know, basically warning them, and they're not understanding what the hell they mean. She bleeds on Alex. That's it. Like, I think she coughs, and some of her blood gets near him. So, the guy werewolf, whose name is Shane, flashbacks to... I'm not even joking with y'all. When I read that his name was Shane, for some reason, had flashbacks of The Walking Dead going on. I am not even joking here. Alright. So... So Shane witnesses all this happen, and, you know, the girl gets taken to the hospital, and she doesn't make it, right? So, you know, Alex decides, I don't remember how long it was after, but he decides, hey, let me go and, how do I put this? Let me go and I will, you know, go back to the skate park for some, again, strange ass damn reason. I have no idea why this mother trucker did this. Anyway, he goes back and he's like, ooh, let me go back. And he goes back to the skate park, and Shane's waiting on him. And, you know, he's, you know, read up on werewolves and stuff at this point, yada, 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 yeah, right? Aw, I wanted to kill him. Oh well, I tried. Oh my Jesus, that guy just scared me. But anyway, so, you know, he reads up on werewolves and he sees Shane, which is, Shane at this point is in his werewolf form. He goes, come on, I'm not scared of you, yada, 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 right? So, you know, obviously Shane, you know, does Shane things, and he bites him. And Alex almost immediately starts noticing the changes happening with him becoming a werewolf. And, you know, he doesn't really make a big deal out of it. You know, he's prepared for it. He reads up on it. You know, he prepares himself for what's going to happen, and I'm over here like, damn, bro, like, you're an idiot. You know, my ass would be trying to go figure out a cure or some shit. You know, because he doesn't know if he's going to be sane when he turns or anything. Like, he's going at this, like, with no knowledge as to whether or not he's going to be, you know, himself as a werewolf, or if he's just going to be this bloodthirsty, hungry beast that just wants to eat anything it finds. Hello, little one. So he goes in, and I haven't read this book in forever, so y'all are gonna have to be patient, because some of the key points that I'm gonna say might be a little bit ass backwards, and they might have happened later on than what I'm saying they did. But anyway, so, you know, Alex has his first transformation, and luckily, he's able to, you know, control it. But the kicker is, in order for him to change back, he has to eat raw meat. Fresh, raw meat, which means he's got to learn how to hunt. He's got to learn how to do this. You know, he's got to learn how to do all this stuff as a werewolf so that he can, you know, do it and not hurt anybody, I guess is the best way to put it. And so, you know, he does all this stuff. And he turns into the werewolf. And guys, I am not even joking with you. Like, you've watched movies, you've watched TV shows. You know, one of probably the ones that I hear people refer to the most when it comes to werewolf transformations is the Twilight werewolves. You know, just, you know, jump and there you go, you're a werewolf. That is not how it happens in this book. It goes into not every detail, but very vivid detail as to what is going on. Like, we're talking, you know, bro can feel his bones snapping and reshaping. He can feel his organs moving. His teeth are falling out as his freaking, like, fangs are growing in and shit. Like, he's feeling every bit of the transformation, and it is painful. Like, alright, so a lot of people joke about, like, what the most painful thing is. You know, childbirth while your femur's cracked in half, as one of the comedians that I watch says, you know, that would probably be the most painful. That times probably about 5 would probably be the pain that this kid is suffering from right now. He gets done with the transformation, you know, yada yada yada, crap happens. Finds out, and I'm getting to a point here. I'm not going to read through the whole book because that would take me like 3 or 4 hours, because it's like 2 books, really good books, by the way, really, really good books. But the point I'm trying to get to is the whole thing is Shane bites him because of the fact that he wasn't sure if the girl actually infected him or not. So Shane's excuse to him when he asks why the hell he bit him was, well, she bled in your mouth, so I wanted you to know what was going to happen. And Alex, being, you know, angry and, you know, trying to figure out if he knew for a fact whether or not he was going to turn or not, he goes, are you 100% sure I was going to turn? He goes, no, I wasn't. But I couldn't take the chance of, you know, you not knowing. You know, he wanted Shane, the excuse that Shane gives him, and honestly it was a valid point and I can understand why. Shane bites him because the fact that he quote unquote wanted him to know what was coming. That was what he told him, which honestly, again, a valid point. Oh, you've got to be snarting me. I can't focus on both of them. If I can just cap the point, that'd be great. There we go. Well, you're dead. Let me mark him on the map so that the... Wait, did he shoot me? Oh, he did. Little prick. Where are you at? Oh, you little bitch. But anyway, it's entertaining to me that reading that book, because it was actually, like, not only did it go into very high detail as to what was happening, but it made a valid point. Shane wasn't sure whether or not Alex had been infected. So his thought process led him to go, well, I can't take a chance in him not knowing what's going to happen to him, and then him freak out. So I'm going to bite him so that he knows what the fuck he's going to turn into. And it was like, you know, it was the most valid decision. I couldn't even get mad at Shane for going through that thought process, honestly, because it was just that smart of a thought process. But Shane did it without telling his dad, who is, by the way, a werewolf as well. Which, funny enough, in the story, it really gets complicated if you're not really into it very much. So Shane's dad is a werewolf, bitten, not born. Shane is a mix between a human and a werewolf. Thus, how was it that his dad explained it in the story? You know, I'm gonna explode when I hit him. Okay, I was wrong, but, you know, I tried. Anyway, but the way... Oh, shoot. And my barrel's gone. Alright, time to go. Bye. Please go fast, please go fast, please go fast. Go fast. Please, run. Ah, my engine! Well, this ain't good. I'm side on with the vehicle that wants to kill me. And there's another one. Oh, great. And the Germans showed up. I don't know if I'm doing a custom or not. Uh-oh, the guy's pissed at him. He's like, you stole my kill, you little prick. But anyway, so Shane, in this book, is more wolf than he is human. So needless to say, the way that Shane's dad explains it, since he's a born werewolf, he doesn't have the human thought process or sympathy that him and Alex have. That's not there for Shane. Shane doesn't understand that stuff. Right? That's the way that it's explained in the book. You know, he doesn't have that thought process because he's more wolf than he is human being, basically, right? So, you know, there's that whole thing going on. And where'd they go? Where the front did they go? There's no way I lost. Am I getting intercepted? I am! Ah! Well, that went great. Anyway. That went as bad as happily as I thought it would. But I will say this: the Werewolf Tale books are probably some of my favorite books to read. I haven't, really read extensively into books as far as like fantasy stuff like that. I've never been a big fan of fantasy. The closest I've ever really gotten to getting into fantasy was Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. And other than that, I'm not really a big fan of fantasy books. Never really have been. Don't think I ever will be. But Werewolf Tale, it does such a really good job of it, like describing the hardships of being a werewolf and all, that it was just one of those things that it just grabs you and pulls you in immediately. And I couldn't put the book down. I read, I think, both of the books within like a week, I think. Something like that. Yeah, just really, really good books. I loved both of them. But I would love to see a movie or something made out of them instead of them just being books, because I feel like with the story that's there, if a director gets a hold of it and they don't change a damn thing about it, it would be a really good book. Or not a book. It would be a really good movie. I really do believe. Or TV show. If somebody wanted to turn it into a TV show, they could do that too. But again, it has potential to be something more than what it is. But unfortunately, I don't think it'll ever happen because, I'm not rich enough to hire a director and all that stuff. But trust me, if I was, I'd do it for sure. I would get in touch with the author and everything, and I'd try and make a TV show off of it. But, I wouldn't pull a Disney, and I wouldn't, the thing that kind of, I'll put it this way. All right, so y'all know, I just said I loved reading the Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I love the two movies that they made. And somebody told me that apparently the author of the books didn't have anything to do with those two movies. But yet, I kind of read through the book. I read the second one kind of iffishly, and I wasn't very impressed with it, The Lightning Thief, though, was really good, and they did cut out a few things. But I absolutely loved the movies. Very good movies. The thing that pissed me off with Disney is they did like they normally do, and instead of, bringing back the people they've had doing it forever and a day, they brought in new people, yada, yada, yada. Hello, T-44. How are you doing? Here, let me just... Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go over here, because, over here looks a little safer. Yeah, there's a Tiger 2 over there. I don't want to go over there, so I'm gonna go over here. Hey, there was a Tiger 2 right here, but never mind, he's dead too. Alright, well, Death is all around us! And it's coming with a vengeance. There's an M51. I hear a little M18 or something. Oh, well, something just knocked down something down there. I think the M18's actually friendly, but I don't want to take that chance. Okay, I got that one. I just really wanted to take that. Why was his barrel so depressed? Dear Lord. Alright, what do we got? Oh, that's a... Nope, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, your mistake was firing. Anyone else? Alright, I'm going to take the chance and move in here. That Jeep looked suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. You know, that is not the song to be playing while you're driving through a neighborhood in a tank, you know? There's a Nash horn now, that's nice. I think I just murdered the ambulance. Yep, I murdered the ambulance. Has anyone else ever had that? I knew it. I knew I felt a disturbance in the force. Where the fuck did that shell go? My shell just ghost shelled. There we go. Why me? Alright, there we go. We got that one. See, this is what I want to have happen to me every day, is not getting shot, being able to get 3 or 4 different kills in one tank. Alright, this is gonna be where, oh schnart, he's right here. Alright, there's that one. There's a Waffentrager. Oh, he really wants to kill me. If he fires, I'm poking out. Told you I'd freaking kill him. Alright, I gotta reverse. Shoot, 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 shoot. Commander gunner loader engine. Alright, I'll take it. Cannon breach on that one. Alrighty then. We'll just kill that one. There's one on C that I'd really like to get to, but I can't because I gotta swing around in order to get to him. I've been shot in the back. Oh, there's a tiger somewhere. I hear it. I knew it! No. Stay back. There's like 4 of them. Actually, there's only about 2, but yeah. Ow, my loader. And I'm dead. Yep, I'm just, please, no. I deserve that. Here, I'll give it to you. There you go. I'm not even gonna get mad at that. Like, here, you can have it. Don't waste your round on me. Hello, Chris. You're a little late. You missed the whole talk about me talking about the really cool book of Werewolf Tale. How dare you miss such an interesting and intriguing book? I see it. Please don't be one of those that can murder me. What? Oh, that's... Okay, that is actually one that can murder me. I need to hurry up and swing around. What I took a track. That works. Yeah, I can work with that, actually, if I can just get over... That's an anti-air. That's going to be a problem. Those are trees. Those are trees. Woohoo! Leave me alone. Let me kill your partner. I just want to say hello. Alright, I'll leave you to it. Have fun. Y'all have too much fun now. Hey! I'm being shot. This is hurtful. Ow. 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 Stop it! I'm leaving! Stop it! I didn't even do anything on that. Like, I did no... Why am I at the top of the leaderboard? Why am I at the top of the leaderboard with 7 kills? I wasn't even tryharding. I wasn't pulling a Chris. Chris, you're the one that always says when you get upset, time to try hard. So don't start with me. I was making a joke. All right, I got her. I got hit like a lot. Gotta give this thing some credit though. Small arms fire tends to not really do much damage to this thing. It does really good. Kind of felt like she didn't want to open up on that one. You know, I want Gaijin to add like I want Gaijin to add freaking the complicated engine starts or whatever. The ones where it takes a few seconds for the engines to actually start. Kind of like they have in IL-2. That'd be cool. I was gonna get that game at one point, and then I saw the price tag, and I said, "Nah." We're not winning this. Even if I wanted to, I can't. That sucks too, because Heavy Metal Fury, I'm not exactly sure I feel comfortable with getting that that title. I guarantee you the team is like screaming about how like, oh, if that guy would have done better, we could have had a nuke. And it's like, dude, I don't want a nuke. I'm not that guy, alright? Calm down. Chris, have you gotten your PlayStation fixed yet? You better tell me the right answer, Chris. You know the right answer. Mm-hmm. You liar. You liar. About to pull a freaking, a quote from Zootopia. You liar! I'm sorry, but that is like the one quote out of that movie that will always make me die of laughter. Because it was such a childish little thing, and I think it was meant to be that way. You liar. Like, oh boy. Oh, that hurts so much. I blame Chris if I don't do good in this match. It's all Chris's fault. You know, just simply, it's his fault. Chris, do you have to put that face on your tank? Do you have to make your tank look like some kind of iffish drug dealer or something? Like, you look like the drug dealer that's like, hey kid, want to buy some drugs? They're 50% off. We better not talk about that and you put it in the chat, though, because you remember what happened last time we talked about that in the chat. How many more days are you chat banned, Chris? You know, I find it interesting that you got banned for it, but I didn't. Hey Chris, do you think they'll notice that there's a few trees missing from their park? Hey Chris, I didn't see that one. That one's dangerous. Please shoot that one. Chris, my track. Thank you. My gunner, breach, horizontal, or excuse me, vertical. I don't know which one it is in tanks. Chris, shoot that one! Thank you. I might have sharped myself a little. Hey Chris, let me ask you something, and I want you to answer honestly. Actually, I don't remember if you were here. No, you were here. Do you think I was a little bit mean to Atlantis the other day? Yesterday, whenever it was? I feel like I was. I was just being an ass. The reason I feel like I was is because, well, you know, I was giving him a hard time. But, I mean, I guess it's a valid reason, but the whole, you know, going on to talk shit about NATO and all just tended to kind of... I hated myself after that, if I'm being honest. Chris, why'd you get shot? Where'd you get shot from? Chris, where are you? What? He took me! You're welcome! Not exactly sure if I should be... Yes, Chris? You didn't kill him, did you? Oh, Chris, no, Chris, think of the teammates. Chris, no, think of the teammates. C's looking kind of red over there, you know, if you want to go get him. No, we're not going to talk about the many, many times in which I probably deserved to be team killed by him. Including the let me turn left incident. Chris knows the one I'm talking about. Wait a minute. I hear American. Chris, if you kill me, I will haunt your dreams. Okay, well, I'm gonna kill that one. What the fuck? Chris, what's wrong with you? Never mind, don't answer that. I don't think I want the answer. I have P8 wing now. Hey, Chris, Chris, where'd you put your bomb? Because you certainly didn't put it on the tank that's in front of me! Chris, there is... I'm in danger. Oh no, please. American, please. I'm sorry. Please no. Please don't do this. Chris, I died because of the fact that you failed to help me. It's all your fault. I love how I immediately blamed Chris for that, by the way. Why? But no. Go away, Corsair. And the worst part is, I just immediately went to voice crack too. It's all your fault! Hey, Chris, what would you do if I started talking like this all day? I feel like Chris would hunt me if I did this all day. Oh, Chris, come here. Ah. Chris, where are you? I sound like a messed up version of Shaggy. Ruh-roh, Chris. Like zoinks, Chris. Shaggy if he had a bad throat day. We got Corsairs inbound. Chris, come here. I gotta show you my cool gun. Chris, look. I love watching Chris just run for his life as I start talking like that. Chris, wait. Chris, you haven't seen my tank yet. Chris, come back. I'm about to start talking like Rose if you don't come here. Don't worry, Chris, I'll never let go. Chris is doing everything he can to avoid me right now. Which is including but not limited to running into the enemy blindly. Chris, I'm not fast. Alright, I feel like I should probably tell you that. And you died. Alright, well, Ow. Ow, I've been shot twice. Hey, where's the ow? I'm being shot, my breech is out. Good news though, it was only the breach. Oh, hi tank. Hey Chris, can I ask you a question? Where's that Centurion at? Oh, never mind, I see him. My tracks. I missed. I'm dead. Ow. Hey, Chris. Come here, I want to show you my anti-aircraft gun. Don't run, buddy. It's like the teenager that's going like constantly through like puberty, like, help me. Chris, I want to show you my anti... No, Chris, don't do it. Ow. Chris, no, don't do it. Chris. I swear sometimes I wonder if I'm actually intentionally trying to not hit the enemy. Chris, I plainly told you not to do that, and you did it anyway. You disobeyed a direct order from your superior officer. Now you spend time in Gulag. How can I aim that bad? I'm being shot at from across the water. And my reverse gear kind of sucks. Oh my god, that was... Uh-oh. No. No. Is it sad that I'm actually happy that I didn't die there? Alright. Oh, I got him. He's gone. Hi, Chris. Ow! Stop it! I killed his engine. I win, right? That's how that works? You know, if he manages to crash... Yep, there we go. We got it. We're good. Did he actually crash land that? I think he did. I'm sorry, Chris. But he was a free target. Chris, would you like to explain the way that the, Come on, Chris, I went to church this morning. I'm in a good mood. Don't ruin it. Chris, something... Chris is just mad that he can't do this with his voice. You have to be very active in the streams. Chris, was that really necessary? You actually hurt me. Chris, you actually killed me. You killed my gun. Was that necessary? Was it really that bad that I was using that voice? Just torpedo, shut up. Hey guys, I'm off to A. See you later. I'm gonna go find Chris, who's on Australian over here. A for Australian, B for British. C, I don't know yet. What's a nation that starts with C? Oh, here we go. I'm over here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Something. What in the... I just killed an American tank. Guys, I'm really not in a bad mood right now. Do y'all really want to ruin that? Please. Why must there always be drama? Oh my God. Did I just get bombed? No, I survived. Yay. I'm a survivor. I will survive. In my little anti-air gun. Next thing you know, I'll be singing, "Is that a tank? I broke my track! I broke my track!" Why do you want me to join VC so much, M22? That wasn't the button I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get back to full screen. I don't even see anybody in a third VC. No, I'm not joining any other Discords. I've told you that already. No. If you keep spamming me, I'm just gonna freaking block you. I'm not even joking. I said I'm not joining any other Discords. I just worked so hard to cap this point, and now I gotta go back over here and try it again. Hey, Chris, there's a T-25 over here that would like to have your name and number. Excuse me, sir. Kindly step off the property. Wait, where'd he go? There he is! I knew he was somewhere. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is! Quack. 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 That's my new introduction every time I quack. Chris, that's just mean. Chris just told Demon I always hate you, so that's nice. Chris, you're very mean. Should I bomb you for that? Now, see, in order for Chris to be Australian, he'd have to call him a wanker, and he'll never do that. Yeah, that's what they call each other nowadays. Don't you know that? All right, that's one. You're welcome, Chris. Hey, Chris, come here. I'm gonna show you a good old time. Drops bomb, kills Chris. You son of a beep 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 beep. It's just me and Chris right now, so I want to know. There he is. You know, if the match wouldn't have ended when it did. Hey, jolly good day. I'm sorry, it's just too tempting with him. It's more tempting with him. No, it's more tempting with him than it is with Chris. Uh-oh. No, we can bloody talk about this now. We don't have to go violent. And besides, in order for you to blow me up, you have to get permission from Chris, in which he will never do because we are very, very good friends. I'm very sure. Chris, tell the man that you would never give him permission to blow me up. Yes, I am live, actually, right now. Oh, Chris, no. You would blow him up. What do you mean you would blow him up? Wait, what? What? Oh, so you... Wait a minute. Chris, I thought you were my friend. There's no need for violence. I'm gone. They blew up my house. House went boom. No, me. I can. Oh my god. Hey Chris, this is our backup. Chris, this is our backup. Oh well, backup's been stolen. I told you. I told him. I told you that his face looks like that drug dealer that's like overly high. No, but it's very entertaining to listen to this. I don't think he's trying to do that. I've almost got this freaking tank spaded and I'm so happy because I'm so sick of using it already. It's a great tank, but when you use it for so long, it does get very, very old very, very fast. If you two don't stop it, I'm gonna go back there and shoot you myself. Now hear me out. Now, stop it. Did you put it there? Yes. What did I do, matey? No, I sound like which one was the dude out of Wallace and Gromit? If you don't know what Wallace and Gromit is, you're more uncultured than I am. I'm gonna watch him explode and die of laughter. No. There is no such thing as an aware German. I've been shot by an aware German. Nope, excuse me, that's an aware Frenchman. That's different. They keep shooting me! Revert! Oh, nope, Chris is dead too. I'm not. His name is Spooky! Chris is high again. You know, I'm gonna love the day that Chris finally decides to get Discord and y'all say that to him, because I'm going to laugh my ass off hearing his response. He is not. He's secretly American. Hence why he plays with me. No, British people don't exist. No, they don't. No. The schools are lying to you. What's that about? Ow, God! France. No. Chris isn't here. See, that's another Australian. So you need to go back to sleep. Or, no, you need to start waking up earlier. Then sleep? Then what are you complaining for? You see, no, see, there is no such thing as Britain. I love picking on my British friends. I killed a Japanese tank. I feel good about myself. Oh, hi, Chris. Not particularly, but I guess I guess it's better than listening to other people chew on chips through a microphone. That is one thing that I think, and I can understand now why so many people hate it, because it is annoying. Chris knows. I used to get like pork skins, and I would eat them in the streams, and Chris is over here begging me to stop because of how much annoyance it is. And I would not chew lightly either. I'm over here. Chris, am I right or am I right? Yes. I'm not a dog. You're not going to make me dig. That's too damn bad. Ow! Killed a tiger only to be murdered by a panther. He's not a furry either, so what's that matter? No. No. No, see, the ones that we hunt are the people that identify as animals. That the furry, funny enough, no, furries don't identify. They just dress up as them. There's a difference. But anyway, and I'm not defending furries either. It's just like apparently that is a thing. That is apparently a thing, and I'm like finding that out was like one of the biggest mind-blowing things. It's like, oh yeah, furries are nice people, and then you find out furries have somebody that they hate more than anyone else, and it's like, wait, hold on, they are hateful people? Because like every furry I've ever met is like, at least the non-liberal ones, are like some of the most chill people ever. And then my friend that lives upstate, he ran into a furry that like just wanted attention. Bro wore I'm not going over there. Nope, that's a mean German. No, but I don't think you understand what I'm trying to say. The friend in which I'm referring to lives upstate. Hold that thought, I gotta shoot down an airplane. Yeah, I do. It's my job. I'm an anti-air, for God's sakes. Yeah, I am! You know what, if I can manage to... You know what, never mind, I'm done with you already. Both of you, you're both getting on my nerves. You know, I don't know why I expect anything different out of you. Excuse me, sir, kindly be nicer. What? No, stop it. No, stop it. Ah. Oh my God! There was like 2 shells that made impact with my tank there. Dear Lord. What do you mean good? I'm dead! Crusader, not a word out of you. Yes, but Crusader's the one that was begging me for chump change the other day. If every time I died. Bro goes, hey, every time you die in Battlefield. Wait, where did Chris go? What the? Did you die? Panther. Wait, behind me? I got that one. Hey, Chris, there's a Yag Panther. Never mind, it doesn't matter. I think I just got shot from like 2 different directions. It's kind of what it looked like, didn't it? But, yeah, like when I was talking to one of the guys in the Discord that's like a furry, like they were actually 2 people confirmed this. Like they were like, oh yeah, we hate like we were like, it was like, you know, we were just randomly talking, you know, I was just talking about it with them, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, we're only doing 6.3, by the way, Torpedo. We're not doing 6.7 yet. I was gonna kill you if you said it, and you know it. I gotta buy the IS-4M, it's fine. There we go. I bought it. We're good. But like they're like, oh yeah, as furries we hate the people that actually identify us. Like and apparently they explained it to me, and it was actually quite entertaining listening to them explain it to me. They're like, or actually reading it because we weren't in a VC. They're like, so furries just have pictures of the animal in which they use, and then they dress up as said character. The other people, I can't remember what the name of it is. I don't remember. Like, this is several different people, but but then apparently there's other people that actually like identify as this animal, go around acting like this animal, this and that, and it's like, what in the world, you know? The T-54 I think 47 version, yeah. Why did you get all excited over that? If you don't hush, I'm gonna fart on you. No, we can't go at 9.7. Are you crazy? You have a 9.7. You know what? That's it, Torpedo. I'm going to make my tank backfire on you. Chris, we're not doing high tier. Why do we do this? Like, I want to go and just play my tanks. Why does everybody have to act stupid? You grabbed the 9.7 first. The Beglet Panzer, or Beglot Panzer, whatever the fuck they call that damn thing. Cannon, I'm going to call it the Bagel Panzer. Crusader with the why? Why not? I heard. I don't know. I have some 8.0. I know how to run. A tank. Or at least that's the hope of what you bring out. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Yeah, that's what you're doing right now. Wah, wah, wah. Shut the fuck up and deal with it. Hey, 4005s are fun. Trust me, you're going to say that now, but I'm going this way because it's always the way I go. I don't know why y'all are going this way. Alright, so we gotta lay down some ground rules. Just because the streamer goes somewhere doesn't mean all of y'all have to follow me. No, tank, yeah, there's like 2 of them. There's a fast one. Chris, why did you die first? Chris with the why me? I got that one for you. That one's a problem, right? Well, I can't exactly fire at what I can't see, can I? I'm gonna let Demon shoot it. He's got a big gun. Hey, Demon, do you want me to draw him out? I'm very... No, there's... No. Go away! No, that's a 90 mil, that's a 90 mil. Ah! Why did I not die? Oh, God! Why did I have to say something? I'm second on the team. Yay. Yeah, that was the one that killed me. Hey, Torpedo. Hello. Slide into battle. You are the Batman. Slide into battle. Say justice for Gotham and you have instant health. Alright, now push up. What? Would you move out of my way? Hey, I got shot. Take up there! Please, 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 please fix me. My life is broken. Yeah, there's also a lot of other things over there too. I'd like to get my what? Well, he's dead. What? No, the right doesn't exist. What's on the right? Where from the right? What's on the right? Where from the right? I gotta move and Chris is in my way. It's like a clumbered up mess over here. I just shot at him and I don't think I made him very happy. You know, I need some support over here. Emotional support. The tortoise just perfectly moved in my way. The sugar Pershing. I want to meet this Pershing. Hey, I'm on a diet right now, so I don't want to hear it. Not really. Well, to be fair, my version of a diet is not eating as much as I normally do. I'm not really changing anything else. Yes, yes, yes. Get back in there, soldier. Get back in there. Yes, yes. Turn your ass around. Turn your ass around. Turn your ass around. Don't worry, I will. Whee! Oh, the Jumbo's still alive! Oh boy! Don't worry, I killed him. He's dead! You know what's funny? There's nothing super about the super. What the fuck?! Hey, this is up here. My gun doesn't elevate high enough to shoot him. My gun doesn't elevate high enough to shoot him. I got murdered by an HE round. Good news though, I think he's actually stuck there now. So if one of us can manage to... What is going on with the microphone? No, chaos is fun, trust. Wait, is Chris dead? No, Chris is just in a Yak 9. Never mind. Chris is doing Chris things. No, see, if he was an American main... No, see, if he was an American main, he would have bombed you 5 times already. He killed... Whoops, I hope that was unintentional. Because if it was unintentional, that's just wrong. Chris, was that on purpose? I gotta know, was that on purpose? Can we stop with the microphone? Chris. Oh, Chris, you got a DO335 on your ass. Good luck. This is all I have now that I don't have spaded, so. There's a EL... Yeah, there was a ELC BIS that shot me before I could even get to the C point, so I'm a little upset by that. I hate little ELC BISs because of how small they are, but yet I'm very excited to finally get the damn thing. Because I really, really want to play it. I swear, I just want to live! Is that too much to ask? I don't know, but maybe you should focus on the airplane that's right over here. Focus on the enemy aircraft! That was well deserved. What the hell just happened? Why are you pushing me? You were very much pushing me. Chris, can you bring him over here where I can maybe shoot at him? Ammo box is down. Chris, he disappeared. I'm about to kick you out of the squad. I'm not even joking. I don't give a schnart if he sharted on you. We ain't gonna win the damn match if y'all kept fucking team killing each other. Damn. That's the easiest way to make me mad as hell. I'm telling y'all. Great, now Chris got off. I murdered that, of all things. Yeah, I'm aware! Wouldn't you run away if there was an AA gun shooting at you? Chris fucking got off. I'm done after this. I think I'm done after this. Y'all need to take a breather. No, it was very, very much up airplane that killed him. Yeah, I don't think that plane's coming back anytime soon. I saw an M163 earlier, though, so I want to shoot at that. Oh my, I see tank that I can't kill. Uh-huh. Yeah, how'd that go for you? I just watched him just level that damn gun, like, at you. Hell, let's see if I can piss him off. Oh, I pissed him off. I pissed him off. I pissed him off. Oh! Was that an AA gun? Oh, that is that AA gun thingy. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hey, there. Hey, I found the plane that ran away. He came back, or he flew all the way around the map just to come and kill me. Yes. He's on their side again. Okay, he's dead. Where? Over there? Oh, nope, he's dead now too. He's dead. They got him. I think, if that's the one you're talking about. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do about that, but okay. Yeah, I'm very grateful that you're marking. Oh, I can kill that. Holy moly! Please tell me y'all saw that. Oh, that's just sad. Demon's not paying attention to my cool shots. His tank went kaboom. He must have, because that was a massive explosion. Uh-oh, Demon, you done made Chris upset now. I got one right here that I'm going to try and get a shot on. It's just taking me a minute because... Yep, there we go. Got another one. I finally did what I wanted to do, which was got over here. That's not ours. And I don't have an airplane that I can bring out, so yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. If only if we had the airplane main, Chris. Hey guys, me and Jumbo are about to go head to head. This is not fun because he's got the 76 and that's gonna hurt me a lot. He missed, I don't know how. Nope, 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 I'm faster. Nope, I'm gonna die here, goodbye. Yep, goodbye. No, because I had to go up a hill and that wasn't smart at all. Quite a while, apparently. He might have got... Nope, there it is. Yeah. I was about to spawn in something, and then it, like, in the background of the screen, all I see is like this massive ass explosion. I think somebody just simmered over their tea or something. Chris, are you making tea again? I don't know. Ask Chris. He got very, very upset that I said baked tea. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't bake the tea. See, they cook the tea, and then they eat the tea. No, see, they deep fry. No, shut up. They deep fry the tea. All right, fine. Fine. All right. If they don't bake and if they don't deep fry it, there's only one other solution in which they can make tea. They gotta grill it. They gotta grill the tea. No, you grill the tea. I'm telling you, you grill the tea. Chris is... No, see... You put the tea bag on the grill and you grill it until well done. And then it's very crunchy and tasty. Chris is so done with me at this point. He spawned all the way on the other side of the map. Oh well. No biggie deal. And see, then they boil the crumpets. That's what they boil. They boil the crumpets. Mm-hmm. Chris is gonna kill me. I feel it in my bones. He is going to fly specially over to my place and slit my throat with a shank in my sleep. Oh, I just drove in front of a tank! Please don't! My brakes didn't work! Yeah, Chris is over there. I don't have Riz, so I mean, you know, I'm a very humble person. No, I went to the Sonic today, and the manager, who apparently my friends know, shout out to him, by the way, very, very awesome dude. He runs Sonic very well. He comes out and he goes, "Is that a new car?" I'm like, "Yeah, I bought it just this week." He goes, "Man, what do you do for work?" I said, "Oh, I just take care of my disabled brother." He goes, "Man, it must pay well." I'm like, "No, not really. I only make $730 a week." He goes, "Well, that's better than I can afford to pay half my workers." And it's like, okay, but move. I'm aware he's right there. I'm a distraction. Ow. No, I did not. I got machine gunned again. Oh, really? I didn't notice. Where's Chris? Where's Chris? I want to go bother him. Chris, where you at? Chris. Oh, Chris is in a plane. Oh, I wanted to go bother him. He would never. Hey, Chris, your plane looks like crap. You suck at anti-air, and you suck at aviation. I'm in danger. Help. Chris, we can talk about that. Chris, I'm sorry. Chris, no, Chris, I'm an open top. Don't do this. I'm alive. You know what's funny? I don't think my family has ever done like a Taco Tuesday or anything. Like, I'm sorry, but after eating tacos on Tuesday for like probably a good solid like month, I think I would get sick of it. Yes, I would still get very much sick of it though. That's kind of how I do it too. Like, you know, I have a taco whenever the hell I'm in the mood for it. And when it comes to Taco Bell, grilled cheese. I love me a grilled cheese. Well, my mom used to make some tacos, but she never really has the time anymore. So normally if I want tacos, oh, what the fuck? Hey! Stop it! No, I'm dead. How you gonna help me? You gonna stare at me and say, Revivo, presto? I've been bombed. Yes. Chris is helping. Chris, I can help. Chris, I severed him. Chris, if you can kill him. Chris, you're on fire! Chris, you're not supposed to burn to death! Chris, blow on it! And strap some plastic on that wing! Shut up, Crusader. I'm trying to hype him up over here. No, he's not. He's not dead until I say he's dead, damn it. Yes. I didn't do it. Hey, Chris, I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I'm sad now. Will you ever forgive me, Chris? I don't know, but I'm gonna attempt to kill this one. Did he just bomb somebody? That was Japanese, by the way. I also missed it. Chris, to my right, there's a plane. He ran it away, though. He ran it away, yeah. He ran it away. Why am I being shot at? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think he was actually trying to kill me. The airplane in which I shot at. Either way, I said thank you. I didn't say who. Why does the both of you have to fucking argue about every damn thing? Dear God. Y'all two are like fucking children. Grow up. I'm not talking to you either. Shut up! That's it. I'm sick of y'all yelling. I'm gonna go die in the enemy team. Enemy team, I'm right here. These guys are yelling all the time, and they keep yelling at each other and arguing, and it's getting on my nerves. Someone shoot me! I told you he's deep frying it. I don't know if he did that on purpose or what. Ah! I don't know. Ask Chris. Gosh dang it, Chris, you could have done better. No! I said no! I already saw the quote of the day. Torpedo, I'm about to count how many times I'm going to kick you in your ass if you don't shut the hell up. What? Demon, what was that comment? Yes. The hell does eating fried chicken have anything to do with what I just said? Hey there, Chris. Yes, the newest one. Chris, can we be friends? Chris, come back here. Chris, wait! Chris! Fine, I'll go get myself killed. Engine. Thank you. We're always going to get up to it. That's just something we're just going to have to deal with. There's like an M41 or something right there, and he saw me, and now he does not want to poke out at all. Oh, hold that thought. I could just sit here and just shoot things as they come down the road, because they're just randomly driving down the road without a care in the world. How's that real boy stuff feel now? It sounded like you said, "Damn it, demon, this is my kill." I'm scared to death to move. I'm too scared to move, so moving scares me. Because everything... Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. I just took his engine, transmission, radiator, and that's it. Like, that's all I could manage to take off the little trick. Oh, hello. Yeah, watch this. Die, boy. He took my gunner. He did not like that joke very much. Hey, he took my gunner, so I'm now sitting here trying to reload. I'm gonna... It's actually a little song. Alright, I got him. I only hear that one part of that meme, honestly, and that's like it. Well, just don't shoot Chris this time, okay? I got murdered by an American again. The ground? I don't know why y'all ask such stupid questions sometimes. Like, where? Where was I just at? He's dead. But there's like 50 of them over there. I just realized how close Chris was to me, and he just kind of completely let me die. That's nice. No, Chris is the kind of guy. Chris is the. I just watched his plane go splat. I want to try and help the team, but I don't know how. I'll try and bomb that. My wing! Ah! Good news, I hit it. I hit a house and then I hit the tank. Nuh-uh, I didn't kill civilians. They have already evacuated, and if they have not, that's not my fault. No, see, Chris doesn't like me anymore. I'm convinced of this now. Chris doesn't like me anymore. I'm giving Chris the me treatment, or the treatment he gave me earlier, and I'm ignoring him. And just driving away slowly. Shut up, demon! My brain not braining and my mouth not mouthing, okay? Chris made me sad, so I'm gonna drive away like he drove away from me. Naturally. Alone again, naturally. How have we not capped B point considering how many people are just piled up over there? Y'all are idiots. I wasn't referring to you either, torpedo. So silence, mortal. Well, then fix it yourself, then. Duh. Okay, then do it better and faster. What do you mean, no? Ow, my engine! Driver! Somebody pull me! Help me! Never mind, just let me die, it's fine. Me and Chris are in the same boat now. We both have AA guns. Hi, Chris. Chris, come back. No, don't run away. Hi. Let's drive together. Vroom. Vroom. Come on, Chris, do the vroom sound. Meep Meep and Vroom Vroom, Adventures Part 2. You got 2 AA guns coming to support you. We'll be emotional support. Ah, Chris is trying to put me into a wall. Chris, we're not driving NASCAR. What do you want me to do about it? I'm all the way back here. What do you want me to do? I'm all the way back here. What do you want me to do? Who said I was being serious? Ooh, smushies. No, let me smushy! 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 Ah, no! Ah, demon, let me go! Demon, let me go! Demon, let me go! My wheel, it has a flat now. What? Ooh, look, airplane. That's my job. Good news, Chris didn't notice what I just did. No, you didn't. No. No, Chris, that's it. No. Chris. No! That's it, Chris. You leave me no choice. Chris, what is problem? No, there's no such thing. So you know how I definitely got my PlayStation looked at. I think Chris's PlayStation went boom again. Alright, I have a face on my team. Alright, guys, let's go. Chris can watch me fail miserably multiple times. Oh, there once was a ship that went to sea. Signs that you've had... No, signs that somebody's had too much vodka. Hey, Chris, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think I'm going to die this match? Hey, Demon, look at my face. 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 Demon! Look at my face! Ow. I don't know. Somebody shot me. Rude. I don't know. I don't know. I think it went through me and hit you. Ow, God! Demon, why you shoot my tank? It's already explosive. Uh-huh. And we're already being shot at. Yep. The Americans are here. Why would you push me forward? And I'm dead now. Great. I had a chance to back up. No, I had a chance to back up, and as usual... To be fair, on this map, it's not that hard either. I think I'm beginning to see that C is probably the better side on this map, honestly. This area over here just has way too many hills and things that people can hide under. Well, that's for Demon, so... And Demon's dead. Alright, well, You've been shot. That's dead to me. Yeah, being one of those freaking tryhards like that. Yep. I'm probably not even going to make it to him without getting murdered by him. I can take his tracks. There's no way somebody comes back for revenge that instantly. Well, he should get better. I don't know. Hey, where's the super Pershing at? Oh, he's really back here then. Oh, he's gonna see me. He sees me. Oh no! I'm gonna go see if I can make friends. I don't know, maybe. He is very, very blind. I'm just staring at him. I'm not even joking. I'm staring at him. No, no, wait, hi. Oh. I bumped him. No, I bumped him and everything, and he didn't register that I was there until his friendly shot me. Oh my god, that is hilarious. I snuck up on him completely. I'm gonna go try and do that again. No. He was blind enough to do it the first time. Alright, well, I got one. Yeah. Well, not always. I sometimes don't, and I just fast forward through some of them that I don't like playing. Yes. Ow, no, please. Would you? Ow. For once in my life, I would like to be able to do something useful. If the team, I'm gonna shoot you down if you don't find something to bomb. That's what I thought. Now do your job. No, bomb it anyway. See? Good luck, have fun, one. Yeah, that's really not a name that I would expect to see on that. You know what? I'm gonna shoot you down for that. I didn't even do any damage. Bobs! Ow, my truck! All you hear is, ow, my truck! I'm getting less than that, so. No! I have like 2 other vehicles. And one of them is taking forever to spade because I barely have any parts for it, so how long have I been playing this? You know what? It's been 3 hours. I think I'm going to take me a break off of this. I hope everybody has a lovely day, and remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.